Welcome back to Underrated Movies. I'm your guy. I'm your man, Mr. Alton Henry. Today I'm going to talk to you about another A24 gem, which premiered on the Direct TV Cinema AT&T streaming platform. Which whoever hears of that anyway. And I will be recommending the film, which is currently available on HBO Max, The Last Movie Star, and not. There's a documentary with the same title, but this is the film A24. It stars Ariel Winter, Burt Reynolds, Chevy Chase, and it's a story. It's one of Burt Reynolds' final films. It's the story of Reynolds, who actually plays himself in a way, but goes by the name Vic Edwards, uh, where he's just an aging out, fading actor, you know, old, and he gets invited to a little private film festival just to try to get his career just some sort of relevance. And he partners up with this gothic young teen to basically be her like chauffeur to drive him around to wherever wants to go, and the two form a bond friendship that really kind of put some kind of new perspective into his life. And really, the main course of this film, or I mean, main course, who's ready to eat? Main course. But really, the main point of this film is, from what I've understand it, getting old, getting old. And I, I mean, shoot, hopefully I get to that age. But it reflects back on a man who isn't sure if he made the right decisions with his life, even pursuing a career in film. And he's pretty much just really just self sabotaging himself and just really he regrets certain decisions in his life that he wish he made. What I liked about this film, which was interesting, is that in dream sequences where Burt Reynolds would have dream sequences of himself, they would use footage of his earlier movies into it, and he would literally be talking to himself about trying to pursue trying to persuade his past self not to follow the life he pursued. And it's kind of funny how they kind of added that in, and it actually really worked. Some of the rendering around certain shots where it deals with green screen, where you can tell some of it hasn't been rendered too great, to be honest with you, which includes those sequences and includes some sequences where Ariel Winter and him are in the car just having a conversation about learning each other. And those are some actually pretty good scenes where they really just go at it and they're honest about it. But then they do provide like realistic like feedback about how they should maneuver their lives. And it's fascinating. It's fascinating. Ariel Winter was great. She's great in this. And really to the core of this film is Burt Reynolds and the way he portrays himself into this film, and really the themes, like it really kind of settles in onto. And it's also kind of sad that you're witnessing this guy's life and fame just fading away, and you really feel it for him that the guy just really has it out for himself and really regrets his choices. And really, and I think one of my favorite moments in the film is when really when Ariel Winter and Burt Reynolds really have this personal discussion about how they can kind of ease each other's basically how they could solve each other's problems and what stuff that they're dealing with. For Ariel Winter, she's dealing with relationship issues, and you kind of see the two of them kind of get close and really try to help each other out. It's also kind of a road movie. I mean, to its core, it is kind of a road film because the duration of this movie is really these two together and going out. Actually, one of my favorite scenes in the film is where he goes back, and I forgot what city. He goes back to this to his old house, to his old neighborhood, and he just remembers. He just wanted to go back to remember things about the house he lived in and what happened, and just good memories to kind of remember who you were and where you came from. Which to me, I thought that was a very important scene, and that kind of resonated with me a little bit. But to be honest, this was a flawless film, and it's those kind of indie vibe movies, those like like comedy drama movies that you don't normally see now these days, and it's hard to kind of come by where to its core this is like an indie independent dramatic movie, and I wish we could see more of these. And seeing this was actually a breath of fresh air. This was this if you're looking for a good drama, somewhat of a feel good drama, but again, I guess depending what age you are, this will hit you like disheartening a little bit, but it could. I think it might get you. But to me, even at my age, which I'm not even there yet, it does kind of get you wondering: are you making the right decisions for yourself? But the last movie star I highly recommend it. Have you seen it? Comment below. Let me know if you have. It's currently available on HBO Max, and let me know what is your favorite underrated movie.